What's up, traders? AMM Trading here. Hope you guys are doing great. So this is the Euro US dollar chart. We're on the 4-hour time frame, and today we close with an extremely bearish candle. All right. So we have a confirmation that Euro USD is finally going down. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna make a full breakdown analysis. Okay. So we have a bigger picture of what's going on. And I'm going to start on the monthly time frame, okay? So since Euro USD started in 2001, I don't know why there's data here in the 90s. I mean, because the euro didn't even exist. But anyways, at the beginning, it rallied up until this level here in 2008. So when the big financial crisis happened, then the Euro USD went down, which looks like a correction here, okay? The correction of this whole impulse over here. Actually, we can measure that with the fib. So it reached the 70.5 level. Okay. Anyways, that's not really important. What we can see here is that price respected this trend line over here. We have also this other trend line here on the downside, and price broke this trend line with strength. So we could project that Euro USD is going to keep going up in the upcoming years. Okay. Now we're going to go down to the weekly time frame. So we're here. Oops. We can clearly see how price broke structure and broke the trend line with strength. So it made a cycle, a bullish cycle, and now it's ready to make a correction. Okay. So why do I believe price has already finished this bullish cycle and is going to start making a correction? All right, let's take a look into that. Well, I also use Elliott waves. I don't want to overcomplicate things, but here the scenario is quite clear. Okay, so I'm going to do that here. All right, here we have wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. It's normally the longest one. Wave 4 and wave 5. Okay. And well, here we have a classical A, B, C, D, E correction, and then wave 5. It's normally wave 1 and 5. Usually they are the shortest one, and they are about the same length, more or less. All right. So we can see pretty much it's more or less about the same length. Okay. So we're going to look for more confluences, all right? I'm going to erase that. So we have a clean chart. So price, all right, it finished with a very, very big wick and a tiny body and swept out liquidity from here. Again, we're on the weekly time frame. And after doing that, it broke structure 2 times, once here and then here. And look at the size of these bearish candles, all right? So that gives us a confirmation that we're bearish. Now we're gonna measure this with our fib tool. And price came back to the classical 61.8 level and then reacted from there, okay? Now we're gonna go to the daily time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame, I've marked two areas where price reacts quite a lot. First here, we can see that price is reacting quite a lot at this level. And price breaks it, then retests it, then goes back. And then we have a second one here. Price comes once, twice, three times, four times, five times, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then breaks it. So let's take a look at the size of the bearish candles. This here we can see strong bearish candles here, here, and here, and here, and then here. And then look at the size of the bullish candles, all right? Weak bullish movement, which is another confluence that this is a correction. So the major impulse is bearish. We can clearly see that, all right? Also with, we can see this trend line here. So price broke the support becomes resistance zone here, and also breaks the trend line here. So comes down, then retests, the support becomes resistance, and then we are going bearish. All right. Okay. So now that we have confirmation, the question is, okay, it's bearish until which level? How far can it go? All right. Let's go back to the weekly time frame. So we have here our bullish leg. Let's take our fib tool and measure. All right. So what can we notice here? We have this strong resistance becomes support area exactly at the 50% fib level. All right. So there's a big chance that price is going to come at least to this level. Now let's look for more confluences. And I can immediately see this liquidity zone here. So we have liquidity here. And also I can see another liquidity area right here, right exactly at the 70.5 level. All right. So I can expect two different scenarios. One, that price is going to come here and then we'll go up. That's scenario one. And scenario two, the price is going to come here, make a pullback, all right, and then make a deeper correction to take out this liquidity around here. And from there, yeah, it will be ready to go up. But that's going to take, I mean, months. So, but this is pretty much it. All right, now, all right, let's take a look at the DXY. All right, see if the scenario is even more clear. All right. Okay, with DXY, we also have our five bearish waves. Wave one, wave two is where this week. That's a correction. That's wave two, the week. Wave two, wave three, four, and five. All right. Anyways, if you're not familiar with Elliott waves, it doesn't matter. We're gonna keep things simple. So basically, we have a clear bearish move here that broke support becomes resistance. All right. Oh, let's take a look at the monthly time frame actually. Yeah, I forgot about this. So we have a bearish cycle here in the monthly time frame. We have again five waves: wave one, correction, wave two, three, four, and five. And with all this channel here, this looks like a correction. All right. But let's see how beautifully price has respected the channel. Okay. Let's go back to the weekly. Actually, let's go down to the daily time frame. Okay. So we have this trend line over here. Price has broken it and reacted from the resistance area. Make a pullback again to this area where price reacts quite a lot. Now let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. It breaks this trend line over here, goes here, creates this resistance area. And again, look at the size of these bullish candles and look at the size of these bearish candles. And again, very strong bullish move. So we're ready to go up. Again, most likely to this level here. We have liquidity here. This is our liquidity. I'm going to mark this area here. So probably DXY is going to come up to this level over here. Again, let's measure this with our FIB tool. Look, 61.8%. Okay. And I took the trade today on NZD USD because that's the pair that had the most beautiful scenario for me. So we're on the weekly time frame here. And since 2021, we are bearish. We have this support area. Price comes once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. All right. Now let's go down to the daily time frame. And on the daily time frame, we can see that price goes up, bullish, then goes down, up again, down, and here, okay, we can see this beautiful trend line here. Price breaks it to make a correction. Let's measure that with our FIB tool. Okay, it comes up to the 70.5 level and reacts, and it creates this support area where it reacts again, retests the area, and then breaks the support, now becomes resistance. Okay. And now with today's candle, price is confirming the bearish continuation. Okay. Now let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. Oh, this is a trade I took the other day on NZD USD. Damn, man. It was a 1 to 1.5. Oh, had I let this run, it would already be about 1 to 7. Anyways, I'm a day trader. Very, very rarely I take a swing trade like I did today. That's gonna take weeks to play out. But the scenario looks so clear, so clean that I just I had to take it. So again, here we have the support area here. Price breaks it, comes back to make a correction, and taps into this order block here. And then it reacts from there. You know, strong bearish candles, and we're ready to go down. Now my stop loss is right here, okay? On my TP, let's go down to the weekly time frame. Okay. Well, my TP is here, basically. Again, let's take a wider look. So I'm expecting price to reach again this support area. So very simple analysis. We want to keep things, simple, easy, not overcomplicate anything. There's no need for that. If we see a complicated scenario, if it's not clear, we just go do something else, basically. So this will give us a 1 to 2.5, which is not bad. But again, that's gonna take like weeks to play out. Anyways. So I hope you guys like this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm gonna keep uploading videos. All right, take care. Bye.